Department of Health and I lead the policy team. We've got a very, very busy 2-day programme for you. I think you're going to be enthused, energised, and I hope by the end of the 2 days you'll be really ready to take on the world as we move together to make sure we actually get to make a difference to personality disorder.
I am delighted and privileged to be here with you for the next 2 days because, like many people, I suspect, as I say, I know far too little about personality disorder, what it is, what it does, and crucially, what we can do about it. The Irish painter and author J.B. Yeats, brother of the poet, once wrote, "Personality is born out of pain. It is the fire shut up in the flint." For some of the people here, that quotation, I suspect, will ring only too true. But for all of us, there is work to be done to identify the fire, to examine the flames, and to understand how it burns. Our first speaker this morning is a remarkable man. Please welcome Victor Adebowale.
Users and carers on the ground is quite difficult.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Sanders and a group from the Empowerment Service.
I'll do a very short, brief introduction to the service.
At 13, she was crushed by a comment from a school nurse to the effect that she was overweight for her height. This triggered ongoing adolescent eating disorders.
Right, a sort of change of mood now. Our afternoon shifts from, as it were, the sort of very personal stories that we've been just hearing, much more about the sort of policy around this stuff. They describe themselves to me, as the Morecambe and Wise of personality disorder, but without the jokes. Okay, we'd ask Nick Bellyfield and Joseph come up onto the stage.
We have a very good training programme now, we just need to get on and deliver it.
It's really important that we think about the risks that these people with complex and severe personality disorder expose the staff who work with them.
If you invest on the identification, or you invest in community relation, cohesion, this
Once we do that, it tends to not work because it misses out on the fact it doesn't connect with the person very well.
What this time? The usual.
We've got a spectacular addition. A walking on glass routine.
Jesus.
7 smashed wine bottles.
To demonstrate that PD is often associated with creativity and with artistry. Ladies and gentlemen, Kayla Cavan.
This is Anna Gordon.
Standing close to the edge of the world, there's a bittersweet infinity. When the darkness speaks of the rest in peace with the souls who fell asleep. Familiar claws pierce into my skin as the rush of fear overwhelms me. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now seeing a stranger staring back at me. There's no light or
Reading about
the assessment felt good because they were my words and they belonged to me. I am gasping for air, I am dying for peace, I am begging you, please don't abandon me.
To probation staff, I'm based there. I spend 2 days a week actually in the probation office being available to people.
A slight twist in the tale to what's going to happen now. Meredith will reveal all in a moment. Just too exciting for us, I know. Honestly.
Hang on, why are you laughing?
Okay, so the award for Congress stand with the most impact is the Haven.
But the key is in communication, breaking down the barriers, and wholehearted participation from all quarters. Thank you. Bye.
Anyway, thank you very much indeed.
I want to say that it was a really good day today for the first Congress. I was most impressed with all the ex-service users and service users and their involvement.
Mark Hillier, and I'm part of a new community interest company called Exclusion Link, and we've come up from the Thames Valley region, and my job with the company has been governance and finance and fundraising, and I've never really experienced service users and their stories before, and this is my first time that I've really come across that aspect of the work. I've always been a bit business orientated, and it's just left me with the feeling that I've got to quadruple, tenfold my my efforts, because this is so important, and I've just the whole conference has opened my eyes to many different things, and I've loved it. It's been absolutely terrific.
My name is Diana Whitehouse. I've come up from Reading today, and I would just like to say how impressed I am with not only the different styles and range of services which are available all over the country, but how dedicated the people are that run them, and also how effective they are, provenly effective. What is sad is that the services in one area aren't spread out to others, and I would like to see all the common denominators which all of them have really spread throughout the country, because it's such a deserving cause.
Watching burning bridges fall into the sand. A part of me learning.
Hello, my name's Steph. I've come from Chester, but I've been staying in Birmingham for a few nights. I think the day has been absolutely fantastic. I feel really privileged as a service user to get the opportunity to interact with all the different people who actually work for the services, to hear their points of view. I've learned so much. There's a wealth of information that I just did not have access to. I particularly enjoyed the singing from Kayla. I thought she was fantastic. I thought that the service user involvement and the service user representatives showing that personality disorder can have positive effects was really, really valuable.
I'm Simone Fox, and I'm a clinical and forensic psychologist, and I also supervise the multi-systemic therapy team in Merton and Kingston, South London. I've really enjoyed today, and I found it very inspirational listening to both parents and sufferers of personality disorder. I've also liked to think about today from a developmental perspective, so hearing about the young people who are at risk of developing antisocial personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, and the discussions that have been going on throughout the day.
Hi, I'm Jane and this is Anthea, and we both attend the Oxford Carers Group. Just really wanted to say how very valuable we found the last 2 days have been attending this conference. For the last 8 years, one of my family members has been suffering from complex needs, and we have been living through a fog. I mean, we love her to bits, but every day has its ups and downs, and just hopefully from now on, things will only get better for us. Okay, thank you.
For me, it's been a very special event because my daughter Emily committed suicide as a result of having borderline personality disorder. And she had such a great deal to give to the world that it makes me now feel that at least there is much more hope for all the other service users and people in the country. So the conference was outstanding, and I would like to give personal thanks to everybody involved.
I think the presentation by Kath Lavelle was incredibly powerful, and I've known Kath for a long time, but it sort of encapsulates a lot of the things that we really, I think all of us have got an ambition to do, which is put service users very much at the heart of the developments and change, and everything that we do really needs to be orientated towards improving the experience of service users. And I think Kath just brought together very well what, if people get the right support, how far people can progress and how much of a real life they can begin to have again.
Do you feel at the end of the 2 days more optimistic about partnership working? Green for yes, red for no. Got, I think, one red, the rest, 2 reds. The rest of the room is green. So I like this. There's a sort of unanimity here. But there's also, I like the fact that there's a bit of a rebellious streak in the audience too, so that's good. And finally, will Jordan find closure in I thought I might just address my thoughts really, if I may, to some of the extraordinary people that I've met, in particular service users and their carers, their families and their friends who are here. I've been really touched and bowled over really by some of the people and some of the stories that I've met and heard in the last 2 days. Someone last night described this as a movement. I think that's maybe what I'm feeling, and I think this movement is ready to go public. There is a confidence, I think, that I felt anyway, and a kind of conviction that you have an important story to tell, and that now is the time to tell it. My message to you after 2 days is this: take courage, be strong, and good luck.